Now stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Approval of minutes of the regular meeting and the special meeting as written.
I motion that we approve those minutes.
Becky made the motion, Ethan seconded, all in favor, all opposed, unanimous for it. Approval of claims, December 19th payroll, longevity pay, January 2nd payroll, and vacation payout is presented. Now, our payroll is bigger than usual and our claims is bigger than usual. You want to explain?
Sure. So the December 19th payroll, that did include elected officials' pay as well for that semi-annual payment. And then the longevity payroll, that's for the employees and their length of years of service. January 2nd payroll, there wasn't anything crazy, but I did miss vacation payout for 2 employees that terminated employment, so I had to do that separately.
The claims are $464,997.84.
I motion that we approve the 19th payroll, the longevity pay on January 2nd, and payroll and vacation payout at present.
Becky made a motion to approve all that. Ethan seconded, all in favor, all opposed, unanimous. Now, we are going to be signing for a while.
Gina, I have a question.
Sure.
Is Ruth going to send in the papers for all of us to sign for what if we spent anything last year on?
Oh, like campaign stuff? I
thought she said she was going to send it over to you.
I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
I'll make a note to ask her.
Okay. Because I think there's a deadline on that.
Good. Done.
Oh.
We got it all signed? All right. Our one request is for the Benjamin Oglesby Memorial Car, Truck, and Bike Show.
So I got an email from Mrs. Janelle Oglesby. They're wanting to use the town park concession stand and playground shelter for Sunday, August 9th, 2026. This will be their 11th year having the Benjamin Oglesby Memorial Car, Truck, and Bike Show in the park.
Do they have a rain date?
I do not see a rain date.
Okay.
I motion that we allow them to do that.
Becky made a motion to approve it. The
I'll
request.
second it.
Fred seconded. All in favor? All opposed? Unanimous for it. Okay, now the next one is the variance application approval for shipping container and ordinance regarding the shipping containers. And I want to do this backwards. I want to do the ordinance for the shipping containers, because if we approve the new ordinance, then the variance application becomes moot. So
Yeah, so we discussed this last meeting, and one of the requests from council, specifically Becky asked me to prepare an ordinance to walk back what we had done and actually just make a strict prohibition. So I put that together and sent that out to everybody. It would repeal, the new ordinance would repeal ordinance 2025-19, which was adopted on November 17, 2025, and would instead amend section 150.41 subsection I, which is storage. It would amend that section in a different way. And there's a couple minor changes in subsections 1 and 2, and then there would be a new subsection 3, shipping containers. The placement and usage of shipping containers, cargo, freight as permanent storage is strictly prohibited on any portion of real property in all zoning districts of the town.
now, I'll send this around for everybody to comment. I just want to make a comment on why I'm for our present ordinance. And that is, it's a tool in our toolbox. It can't be in residential. And every time somebody wants to put a container up somewhere, they have to come to us for approval. That was the application we were trying to approve. And we, future councils, can all say no to everything that comes before us. But if there's that one or two that it seems to work where it's at, and maybe the person needs it for a couple, 3 months, and then they'll have something more permanent. The council, this council or future councils will not be able to do that. It'll be strictly prohibited. So I feel that the local government entities should be doing more to foster the business environment, to help the small business owner out. And it's just a tool that might help somebody out somewhere along the way. I'm done. So anybody else want to speak?
I feel like that we should ban them completely. They've always been banned, and I don't really want to be put in the position where it's going to be good for one person and not the next person, and then a person for 3 months. Who's going to man that? Who's going to make him take it out? I just think it should just be done with completely. That's what I feel, instead of having to deal with all this all the time. So, and you know as well as I do that if we open this up, they're going to be everywhere. And it's going to be hard for us to say, well, this person can have it, but we don't want this person to have it. And I really don't want to be put in that position. So,
Kind of my, not to interrupt, but
no, you're fine.
the same lines, there's so much of the town is already zoned for that where I live is general business. I get that some businesses may need it, but the way the town is set up, that still opens up for so many of them in residential areas. Andy, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
When you were reading ordinance, and then when I was reading through it, it says permanent storage. What is considered permanent? If somebody,
That was,
because that's what I was curious, if somebody brings them in for 60 days, 90 days.
yeah, so
Gender.
subsection 2, permanent storage for purposes of this subsection shall be construed as the presence of such storage for a period of 10 or more consecutive days.
Some things we've had in the past is where somebody would file a permit to say we're gonna use,
building permit or something.
yeah, to place a, what do I wanna say, even a dumpster for 10 days. you know.
Yeah.
And I'll just to make sure everybody's on the same page is if that's how council ultimately decides to handle shipping containers right now, a subsequent council could come along and say, well, we want to repeal that and we think shipping containers should be allowed everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
can do
entirely possible too. So
Sure.
just so everybody's aware, like this is just part of, your code of ordinances and it could be changed by a different council down the road. Just like if you did the application, that could be changed by a different council down the road. So.
Anything else? Well, we have to take a vote on suspending the rules. Does anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, do I need to go to my phone?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I apologize.
That's okay. I'm a little short.
There we go. I'm Tanya Wertz. We live at 44 Metamore Road. We had bought shipping containers, did not realize that it was not against a town ordinance. No one came and said anything to us until we got a red tag and told us we had 30 days to get rid of it. If we would have known that we needed to come and have a conversation, we would have been absolutely more than happy to. It was not a part of our residence. The lot that we put it on is separate from our house. It has its own address and stuff. So I don't feel like if we were not allowed to have it and was made to get rid of it, we lost a lot of money out of it. We even painted it with the same color paint to where it matched and looked really good compared to what normal shipping containers would be. We needed them too because my husband lost his mom and we were paying for storage and we're trying to cut down on that cost. And so that was the whole reason we needed space to be able to put some things. And we were not asked to come talk to, no one said a word to us, just gave us the red tag and said, nope, you have to get rid of them in 30 days. So we went out and we bought the shed, got the the permit to be able to do that the right way. And so I truly believe that if you're not gonna, and this was not that long ago that we got those red tags. I believe you may have been even on the town council at the time and voted against this not having, so it should be consistent and not be allowed to be used if it's going to be in the town and stuff.
When you did that, we were under the old ordinance.
I get that. And again, we did not understand and know,
And we couldn't have approved it if you'd come to us under the old.
but I still do not believe that it should change in that short amount of time just because one other person wants it. To not allow. And like I said, this is not even our residential home that we put. Yes, it happened to be right next to our property. They touch each other, which we're still struggling even getting a driveway put in there because the state won't allow us because they still have not lowered the speed limit
Yeah.
like we had asked when we were here last time. So it's frustrating to hear that after everything that we went through, to think that you would want to come back and now say, oh, yep, now you can have them. So that's why I came to voice our opinion to represent my husband and I, to say, don't do it, please. Because it really honestly looks bad on you all to come back and do that shortly after what happened to us.
I understand. Anybody got any questions for him?
I'd be more than happy to. Anything.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
wanted to come and voice my opinion because again, I don't feel like it's right.
Thank you.
It's a slap in our face, honestly, as being residents and me working at the high school,
Yeah.
I'm truly a Brookvillian and I love Franklin County and that's why we're here. So that's why I'm standing up and voicing because I truly believe it needs to be voiced.
Thank you
Mhm.
very much.
Do I have a motion to suspend rules?
I'll make a motion.
Red made a
Suspend
motion to suspend rules.
I second.
Becky seconded. All in favor? All opposed? Passes. We can vote on the ordinance. If somebody want to make a motion,
I'll make a motion to vote on the ordinance to.
Fred made a motion to approve the ordinance.
2026
The ordinance to
that's
suspend.
one.
shipping.
And that's going to not allow the
What's the number?
containers, right?
One.
And that's not going to allow any
Ordinance number
containers.
It's the ordinance.
2026-1.
Okay.
The
Did you make a-
ordinance to repeal ordinance 2025-19 and to amend section 150.41 I of the town's code of ordinance.
Did you make the motion, Fred?
Yes.
I second.
Becky seconded, all in favor, all opposed, 3-2. Passes.
So the suspended rules was unanimous and then the vote was.
Yes, yep. Now, those that voted against, we go ahead and sign it anyway, don't we? Andy?
I mean, you don't necessarily have to. I've seen people sign it and then write nay next to their name,
Okay.
or if 3 of the 5 of you sign it, that means there was enough people.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you for attending.
You can stay, see the whole thing if you want.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you for coming.
Nobody ever takes you up on that.
I know, no one does.
No.
I tried to keep it light. The next is a Schilling Center memorandum of understanding.
I think everything remains the same with the exception, the department would like to get rid of the 1 hour rental, which was $133, I think, and some odd change. So the minimum would be a 2 hour rental and go from there. But otherwise, all the rates stay the same.
Anybody got any questions?
No.
If I have a motion,
I'll make a motion
Brett made a motion to
to.
approve it.
Approve the changes.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Becky seconded, all in favor, all opposed, Ethan? Oh, you can't vote.
Can't.
I get that all the time. 4-0 with 1 abstention. Okay, this is the. What does
Owner occupied.
owner occupied resident grant contract for home inspection services?
So Jody Comer with SIRPC sent over a contract. We got one request and that was from Ike DeBerger Home Inspection Services.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Full Coverage Home Inspections LLC. And this contract sets forth his fees, the whole house inspection, $500 per unit, progress interim inspections and invoice approval, $150 per unit, final construction inspections, $150 per unit. State inspector inspections are included, initial radon inspection with report and lab results, $150 per unit, and final radon inspection, post mitigation, $150 per unit. And this is a not to exceed $19,000. And all of these services will be paid out of grant funds.
Andy, have you had a chance to look at it?
Yep, I don't have any issues.
All right. Do I have a motion or anybody want to discuss anything? Do I have a motion?
I motion to approve it.
Becky made a motion to approve, Ethan seconded, all in favor, all opposed, unanimous. DCMG award contract.
I had emailed Pamela Rees with NDOT today and I've yet to hear back from her, so I
Okay.
wasn't able to get a copy of that
All right,
contract. So if somebody table, I don't know if we should
I
table
thought
it.
you had one in the packet. It was like 281. Was there 80%?
yeah, sit there.
Yeah,
It was in there?
yeah.
Oh,
Well, don't we have a question on this one?
well, I think the issue was, another clerk treasurer said their, contract was removed or voided. And NDOT said that that was a mistake on their end, so I was worried that maybe ours would have been done the same, but apparently not. But if it's in there, I must have put it in there after we got it initially. I don't remember that now.
It's, I mean, it's a standard
It's
community,
fine.
it's a standard community crossings grant program. It's an 80-20 split with the state for street projects. It's like the best program the state's put in place in my entire time as municipal attorney. So of course, last session, they like messed with it, so.
That number was like 281.
Yeah, that was the
5680.
that was the state's 80%. I didn't do the math for our 20%.
But we haven't got, we just, ran the notices for bid, so we won't really know for sure what the final.
Yeah,
how the
true.
bid's coming, so. But at least we'll have that contract amount, so I'm sorry, you can go ahead. and
Okay,
approve that.
do we have a motion to approve this?
I motion to approve it.
Becky made a motion to approve.
I'll
Fred
second it.
seconded, all in favor, all opposed, 5-0. Don't have anything to sign.
No, I think it's a DocuSign, it's an
Okay.
electronic.
Officer York resignation.
Well, I think his came in after our last meeting, so just a
Yeah.
formality, yeah.
As from Caleb York, it's to Terry Mitchum, Brookville Police Department. He said, I'm writing you to formally resign from my employment with the Brookville Police Department effective December 18th, 2025. I am grateful for the experiences and opportunities I've received to further my career in law enforcement. Over the past year, I have appreciated the chance to work for the police department and the officers here. If there is anything further you need from me before I leave, feel free to contact me and I will assist the best I can. Anyone want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept his.
Becky made a motion to approve the letter of resignation. Ethan seconded. All in favor, all opposed, it's accepted. Town attorney contract services. Andy, did you read this one?
Maybe we should read it.
Yeah. No changes, just the dates.
All right. Do I have a motion to approve this
I'll
contract?
make a
Fred
motion to
made the
approve.
motion, Becky seconded, all in favor, all opposed, unanimous.
Thank you.
You're with us another year.
Stuck now.
Send that down to Gina, please. Historic Preservation Commission appointments. Do we have any?
We did Stephanie Johnson.
There was only one.
Stephanie Johnson.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
who
right.
she sent in her, her letter and her,
Resume.
yeah, and it looked really good.
I talked to Jim Lubick and haven't got back to you. I want to get in touch with him today and he's closed today. But he may be interested. He was supposed to.
How many openings do we have? Two.
Two.
So we can go ahead and approve her.
Yes,
Okay,
I motion that we approve Stephanie.
all right.
I'll second it.
Fred, Becky made motion, Fred seconded, all in favor, all opposed, 5-0. Historic redevelopment commission appointments, I would like to table this until our next meeting, if that's okay with everyone. Could I have a motion?
I motion to table.
Becky made a motion to table it, Ethan
Second.
seconded, Rick seconded, all in favor, all opposed, 5-0. Great Plains contract for utility office. Now, when you sent that out with your questions, was it for both?
Yeah, so the addresses question Gina answered for me. It was just about the different Wi-Fi spots, but the term, like your standard terms and conditions were attached to both. And those, so the questions I had, it was just that, I always look for certain things in a contract. I read them all, but there's specific things I look for. And so like there's an early termination fee, which is equal to 100% of what's owed on the contract. There's the governing laws, the state of Nebraska, and I think there was one more. All that they can assign it, and that's in situations like if they got bought out or something. But there was just a couple questions I had, and as I told Gina, they might not budge on those conditions, but it's at least.
Do you want to?
I would recommend tabling just so we can at least ask. And if they aren't willing to budge on them, I know we need this service. It's just best that you guys are all aware that those
Okay.
things are in there.
I did think of that. Their home office now, since the new company is maybe in Nebraska, does that matter? Because,
Well, so there's rules that govern where cases have to be filed. unless you agree to a certain jurisdiction. And so companies will put in their own state because that's, you know, they've got probably a Nebraska attorney that's putting this stuff together. So
Do I have,
I'll make a motion to table it.
Fred made a motion to table it, Becky seconded it, all in favor, all opposed, 5-0 to table that. Ford F-350 truck for street department.
So Rocky had submitted that request in his budget for 2026, and he did obtain. He requested 3 quotes and he did get 1. So now this would be the final, I would say, purchase order estimate quote to be signed and submitted for that. I think it has a total on the front there. Does it?
Yes. It's from Brown Equipment Company of Evansville, Indiana, and it's $119,848.85. It's a rugby dump body, pintle hitch, lighting system, central hydraulic system, Western 9-foot Pro Plus snowplow, salt dog under the tailgate spreader, source, and then freight and all that crap. So. Anyone want to discuss this?
and the other 2 were Larkin and Advantage Ford were the other 2.
He said whoever bought out Advantage Ford and Carnersville, so I'm not sure that, I think that might be Larkin as well.
But those were the locations. So those
I think
just,
it's Larkin.
just for the record, the 3 that he
Okay.
did
All right,
try to get quotes.
anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase.
Brad made a motion,
Second.
approved, Becky seconded, all in favor. And I will say that we budgeted for this at our last budget hearing for this year. Anything else? Terry, you got anything? Andy, you got anything?
No.
Gina? Do I have a motion?
I make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
Becky made a motion to adjourn, Ethan seconded, all in favor, all opposed?
Wow.
Thank you all.
29 minutes.